This scene was underwhelming a week ago, but today, Sooner Nation has rallied, and they are living up to Brent Venables' expectation.
We begin tonight with breaking news. News from Congress we have never heard before. The Speaker of the House voted out today.
I'm here right outside of OU Health. Now, this is where the Cleveland County Deputy Sean Stedman was taken after being shot earlier this morning.
Back over in the Big 12, it's the battle of the Big Cats as Kansas State Wildcats hit the road ready to pounce on the Missouri Tigers at 6 p.m.
That's right. Brent Venables and the Oklahoma Sooners are going into what they hope will be a redemption season this year.
Former President Donald Trump is back in the courtroom today for day 2 of the $250 million civil fraud trial. Now, whether you're a football fan or not, everyone has pride for their university. I talked with the drum major of the Pride of Oklahoma this week and learned more about her journey and her role as the leader of the band. The Pride of Oklahoma is what brings energy to OU, but the drum major gives the Pride their Sooner magic. Kaylee Moss is the 69th drum major of the Pride and says her job is more than simply strutting her stuff.
The role of the drum major is the top student leadership position within the Pride. And so obviously there's the very public things that everyone gets to see, the strutting, the conducting. One of my most favorite parts about this job is that I get to be this band's biggest cheerleader.
While Kaylee always has a smile on her face, her journey started with disappointment as she did not make the cut for the band her freshman year.
Whenever I found out that I didn't make the Pride, I was just so completely devastated when I got that email. I was so sad that I couldn't even cry.
But after a close friend pushed her to continue chasing her dream, Kaylee auditioned again and became a member of the Pride. 2 years later, she's proud to be the leader of the band. Beyond conducting and motivating her peers, one of the most important duties as drum major is the proud strut across the football field. But it's not as easy as it looks.
I can't actually see anything when I'm wearing this hat, so when I'm going down the field, I'm just praying that I'm going straight.
With all eyes on her, Kaylee understands the pressure that comes with her legacy, but each day she's overwhelmed with joy and gratitude.
I'm able to think back to how many wonderful men and women got to fill that role before me, and I get to carry on that legacy. After I do that first strut and we're doing the chant, sometimes a tear comes to my eye because I just cannot believe that I get to do this.
You can catch Kaylee's iconic strut tomorrow as she leads the Pride onto Owen Field.
Head football coach Brent Venables is always challenging Oklahoma fans to show their Sooner pride, and there's no doubt that one fan, Owen Pickard, is making BV proud. Every Oklahoman knows about the Palace on the Prairie, but have you heard about the Palace on the Pasture? In Blanchard, Oklahoma, inspiration blitzed Owen Pickard to recreate Owen Field after the construction of his home.
When we were building this house, the dirt down here, as they were pushing it up, kind of flattened out. It turned into a perfect little rectangle shape. And so I thought, let's lay some nice grass down and maybe eventually make it some kind of a little football field.
Painting the field is a team effort between Pickard, his father, and his brother-in-law. They've created designed plays that include stencils and pieces of lumber to help them execute the challenge each year.
Here's the man who drew the number by hand. Who's going to come in here? Get real close in there, Pappy.
Right that, like that.
Get right in there.
In the past, the paint job has taken up to 12 hours to complete, but this year, the trio finished the 120-foot field in just 8 hours with an astounding amount of paint.
Comparatively speaking, OU, they're using hundreds of gallons each week. But so there's like 15 gallons of white and about 10 gallons of red this year.
What started as a way to show off his Sooner pride has quickly transformed into a family tradition. Pickard believes the hard work is worth it to watch his sons and their cousins have fun playing football on their home turf.
How cool for a kid to come and play, and that's the idea for us, is something for the boys to have fun on. We just have fun painting and having fun on it. It turns into just being more of a family thing, and that's how we enjoy it that way anyway.
The paint may be fading away here because of the rain this week, but the Sooner magic is still alive on this field. Now, my live shot crew and I work hard, but we play harder. Hold my mic.
Reporting live from the Palace on the Pasture in Blanchard, Oklahoma, Emily Faith, Game Day U. Back to you in the studio. Thanks for watching OU Nightly. I'm Emily Faith.
And I'm Kaylee Jo Hommel. We begin tonight with breaking news. The search for a man accused of shooting a Cleveland County deputy is over.
The Oklahoma Department of Public Safety says Cameron Jenkins was found dead in Garvin County this morning. Jenkins was the suspect in a shootout that killed an innocent bystander and injured a sheriff's deputy. As the world watches the conflict unfold, we're watching the impact right here in Norman. OU Nightly's Morgan Martin joins us from the newsroom with how it's affecting the OU community. Thanks, Victoria. It's a bye week for Sooner football, so if you're looking for some weekend entertainment, the University Theater has you covered. Heathers the Musical opens this weekend. The iconic 80s cult classic follows the story of a high school student whose dream to be popular takes a turn. Cast members say the show is a dark comedy, yet shines light on important topics and is the perfect escape for anyone needing a study break. And here on campus at Gaylord College, the advertising agency Lindsay & Asp is partnering with the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Throughout the day, the agency passed out stickers, coffee, and shared mental health resources with students. There were t-shirts and posters around the Gaylord College for students to pick up and see. The next time the two work together will be during Dead Week. Coming up on OU Nightly, the leaves are falling and sweater weather is here. I know, solar eclipse and great weather along with it. Perfect night.
Perfect weather.
Well, as this weather cools down, fall fun is picking up. And for lots of us, that means a trip to the pumpkin patch. OU Nightly's Liv Walbeck shows us how one family business is bringing people together this season. Today, the OU football team started their bye week by helping others.
The team spent their day building bunk beds for foster children here in Norman.
Coming up, OU Nightly's Darby McCormick has more on how the team is feeling about the off week. And thank you for watching OU Nightly. I'm Emily Faith.